Hello and welcome to F1 Now. In this video, we're going to be giving you the grid prediction to the upcoming Japanese Grand Prix. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's the first race of the triple header and we are in Japan. Alright, so let's talk about the track. The track itself has had some changes since the last time F1 was here. The really notable on-track change is the resurfacing from turn 1 to the entry of turn 8. Now these changes will reward a tight clean lap, because if you go off, you're not only sacrificing lap time, but you may well be fully out. So it's crucial to have a dialed in car here with these new changes. But what hasn't changed is that it is still an exciting high-speed track in which a lot of time is gained or lost in the first sector on the infamous S curves. Teams will have to make sure their cars don't have a loose rear end, and will have to work on setups that allow for good entry speeds as well. Now you can expect the overtakes to take place in two places: the main DRS straight by the pit lane into the flowing turn 1, and the straight into 130R. I'm hoping 130R gives us a lot of highlights, with the drivers having a go at each other. Now, as things stand in the pecking order, McLaren is still at the top, and you'll have to remember that both McLarens qualified well in Japan last year and had a good race, so this year will be no different. The interesting bit is who will take pole between the two drivers. For this one, I'm going to have to go with Norris. Norris is coming at this race wanting to make it clear that he's not only the first driver at McLaren but also the main man for the championship. Now, with that being said, a great surprise that would spice things up would be a Piastri pole or win. Now, a win will have us all buzzing for the inter-team championship battle. Behind the McLarens, as bad as the RB21 is to drive, Verstappen will be there, because if you look back to Australia, that car was able to squeeze out a good lap in the high-speed section. Now, following is the great unknown, Mercedes and Ferrari. Mercedes, as we've come to know, have the one-lap pace to go for the top 3, but that's all down to if the guys already mentioned have mistakes along the way. Now, Ferrari ironically is my dark horse for this race. Firstly, the SF25 has proven to have the one-lap pace to even fight for pole. But the question is, will they be able to finally find the sweet spot for that car? Because call me crazy guys, but I still believe that the SF25 is the car that can go toe-to-toe with the MCL39s. So this weekend, Ferrari is the team that will have the most pressure on it, because it is important to have a good weekend here, otherwise they will be so far behind the top teams. The gap will be too much to cover if the SF25 finds its way eventually. So let's see if they are able to fast track the floor upgrade meant to solve their consistency problems. And right behind this lot is where I expect Yuki and Antonelli to be at the very least. Now, Marco has stated that there are plans to have a less aggressive setup for Yuki's car, and it will be interesting to see how that works out for him. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Williams. Now, Williams is clearly becoming a giant in the high-speed tracks, so this weekend will be no different. Another team with similar pace to Williams and relatively good in the high speeds is Racing Bull. They will be fighting for position in Q3 with Williams. Now, we're going to have to keep a lookout at how the new pairing with the introduction of Liam works out. Hodja can get a good lap out of that car, so that will have Liam wanting to come out swinging ahead of his teammate in order to hit the ground running. Following these guys is going to be another two-way fight between Aston Martin and Alpine, but my money is also on the AMRs being slightly ahead on this one. Next up is the Kings of April Fools with their not so Wagyu livery stake cars. Now, even though I'm placing stakes so far down, I'm hoping to see the Hulk Quali Magic, and finally at the back will be Haas. Now that is it for the Japanese Grand Prix grid prediction. I'm curious to hear you guys and girls grid prediction and who will be your big surprise and loser. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Once again, thank you and bye for now.